She has everything to live for, but someone wants her dead. Someone's watching me. Right after Dick Clark, Wednesday on NBC.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best, yet perhaps lesser known made-for-TV movies.
So I advise you to disperse and go back to your homes.
Number 10, Doctor Strange.
This time I will not fail.
Then I will send you into the world you have been exiled from. Find your enemy under the ancient symbol of light.
This 1978 movie was a full-length backdoor pilot for a proposed series, chronicling the adventures of Marvel's Sorcerer Supreme on a weekly basis.
Lift your hand, Stephen. Bring down the lightning of the gods.
The film has seen its share of criticism over the years, but Stan Lee has chalked the low ratings of Doctor Strange up to it being aired against Roots.
You looked in on her dream, in a sense. There would appear to be a psychic bond between you.
Honestly, the film is a lot of fun, and Peter Hooton is suitably charismatic in his role as Strange. While future Arrested Development star Jessica Walter is also great as Morgan Le Fay.
In the name of Royal, Scourge of Demons, I command you, release me!
Give this one a shot, you might enjoy it. Stranger things have happened. Number 9, Gargoyles. Sure, some special effects work from the 1970s hasn't aged too well, but that's not true here.
Let me go.
No.
Why? You can speak. Tell me why.
Industry icon Stan Winston and his crew won a Primetime Emmy for their outstanding work. The makeup on Gargoyles simply cannot be understated, and it captured the imaginations of an entire generation when it first aired back in 1972.
We have only been alive for a few weeks. We must not let you kill us out.
Bernie Casey is particularly excellent as the lead gargoyle in a role which was physically demanding, given the wealth of prosthetics. Gargoyles is a well-paced film which never loses steam, and presents plenty of action sequences and stunts along the way.
How clever you are! Your choice has allowed you and your daughter to survive. It also allows me and my kind to survive. Perhaps at the price of your supremacy on Earth one day.
Number 8, Something Evil.
Well, you know better what you have to do. It's for sale, like the sign says. Still, it's a strange place.
Steven Spielberg is well known for his early TV work prior to breaking out with his blockbuster hit Jaws. Many fans will immediately point to 1971's Duel as Spielberg's television success story.
Just drop me off at the nearest station. I'll pay you for it. Gee!
But the director actually followed that one up a year later with another excellent telefilm, Something Evil. The film was written by Enter the Dragon director Robert Klaus and features the sort of haunted house and demonic possession tropes popular during the day. It's Spielberg's steady direction, apparent even at this early stage in his career, which keeps Something Evil moving, however ratcheting the creepy tensions up to the max. Number 7, The Legend of Lizzie Bordon.
I haven't seen your stepmother, Lizzie. Nor have I. Is Abby out?
Elizabeth Montgomery may have been best known for Bewitched, but this 1975 television film went a long way in breaking the typecasting.
The worst? Death by hanging.
Montgomery provides a chilling performance as the titular Lizzie Bordon, the young Fall River woman accused of murdering her father and stepmother in 1892.
Dr. Draper, if you will please try to fit that hatchet into the wound.
The Legend of Lizzie Bordon works as a procedural for the most part, yet it's never boring, thanks largely to Montgomery's magnetic performance, as well as the did she or didn't she recreation at the film's climax.
Abby?
This scene was even more graphic in the film's European cut, which had an extra 4 minutes of 19th century true crime happenings. Number 6, Somebody's Watching Me. John Carpenter wrote and directed this thriller for television in 1978 after helming his first 2 low-budget features, Dark Star and Assault on Precinct 13.
I'll find you. I don't give up.
Somebody's Watching Me aired on the small screen only a month after his breakout hit Halloween hit theaters, however making it something of an early blind spot for Carpenter fans. Today, Somebody's Watching Me can properly be studied on both DVD and Blu-ray by fans seeking out the early origins of Carpenter's voyeuristic camera work, tense storytelling, and unique visual style, all of which are on display here as star Lauren Hutton fends off an increasingly brazen telephone stalker.
I'm gonna go to the police.
I already did that.
Well, this time it's my turn.
Number 5. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark.
An apartment in a high-rise would have been nice, but this'll be fine.
Younger viewers might be more familiar with the Guillermo del Toro 2011 remake, but the original definitely merits rediscovery.
What's this?
It's for cleaning out the ashes.
It's been bolted shut.
By me. And that's the way it should stay.
The key to the success of Don't Be Afraid of the Dark is the relentless atmosphere and terrifying sound design of the creatures, who whispered to each other in demonic, otherworldly voices.
In the bedroom, what I want to. I want to get her. No, wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get her.
These unholy minions also speak to lead actress Kim Darby, seeking to make them one of their brood after she frees them from a fireplace deep inside her new home.
Who are you? What do you want?
I want you, Sally. It was a mistake. It's your spirit we need.
The less said about this one, the better. Just go see it. Number 4. The Spell.
Who'd want to take out that tubbo? You gonna throw it like that, tubbo?
I'm warning you, Jack. You better stop calling me that.
Stephen King's Carrie has seen its share of adaptations over the years, and while The Spell isn't specifically an adaptation of Carrie, the 1977 TV film possesses similar tropes, including a girl who gets mistreated in gym class and retaliates with telekinetic powers. Brian Taggart's screenplay differs, however, in that lead character Rita, well, actually isn't all that nice.
But some girls will be different. Most of the people who've left a meaningful legacy in this world have been.
Rita's anger issues and troubled home life are touched upon from the start, with the character's violent outbursts occurring right away as opposed to being saved for one fiery end sequence. As a result, The Spell is actually quite underrated and deserving of investigation. Number 3. Dark Night of the Scarecrow.
Here's one for you, Bubba.
Atmosphere. This is the word best used to describe Dark Night of the Scarecrow.
Now I have to give you a kiss. Come on, Bubba.
The titular Scarecrow is actually Bubba, a man with developmental disabilities who has an innocent relationship with a young girl that's later questioned when she's mauled by a dog and assumed dead.
I told her not to. Bubba told her not to.
Not to what?
Bubba is chased down and killed by a group of locals while hiding out inside of a scarecrow, only to supernaturally return for vengeance, picking them each off one by one. Dark Night of the Scarecrow may be simple in story and execution, but it holds up remarkably well for repeated viewings, especially around the Halloween season. Number 2. Bad Ronald. This cult television classic follows a troubled young man with disturbing dissociative tendencies. When Ronald accidentally kills a girl, his overprotective mother hides him from the police within the walls of their house.
You'll be able to live in decency and cleanliness. You'll have plenty of room, and no one will know.
Unfortunately, she dies on the operating table during surgery, leaving Ronald as a creeping voyeur to a new family who have moved into the house.
Blame this on me too.
If you find that disturbing, then you're not alone, as Bad Ronald remains one of the most unique and well-made television movies from this era. Scott Jacoby is both sympathetic and troubling as Ronald, bringing to the film a performance which still resonates well today. Before we name our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Born Innocent. Linda Blair provides a harrowing performance as a young runaway.
Can I please have the shampoo, Lasco? Just give it to her. That's room off for you. No! What are you doing?
Satan's School for Girls. The investigation of an all-girls school reveals a disturbing cult.
Some rovers break under the pressure, sooner others later, but without exception, all are driven to various forms of psychotic behavior.
Terror on the Beach. An innocent beach trip turns into a nightmare weekend.
Mom, could you help me with this?
Nice to see you again.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Threads. Threads was produced in Britain only a year after a similar film The Day After debuted in the US.
Come on, quick, get down!
Both follow the events leading up to and after a nuclear holocaust. a topic which was weighing heavily on the public's mind during this time.
Attack warning. Is it for real?
Threads is far less optimistic than its American counterpart, however, and presents an absolutely harrowing and depressing account of life after the bomb.
Send another motorcycle.
There are no roads left.
All the people here will be dead already. It's completely flattened.
Violence, hunger, radiation sickness, and nuclear winter all afflict those left in the aftermath.
I don't love this baby anymore. Oh no, I wish she was dead.
It's powerful and unforgettable stuff, and a true testament to the power of quality storytelling on the small screen. Which of these films do you remember from your childhood? Let us know in the comments below.
Do you accept the guardianship of the light?
I do accept it.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.